Alright, hello everybody. We're back for some more Spongebob Squarepants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. We're gonna get a sock. If this bubble could leave us alone.
And you'll bowl a bubble that can knock down robots from a safe distance.
Wow!
Remember though, the bubble bowl only works on things that are close to the ground.
Got it.
Yeah, I demonstrated in the previous episode. Got that now. So technically we could go back to Jellyfish Fields for 2 of the socks. Yeah, let's jump on the statue here. Okay, we got the sock. Let's go get a spatula. We're going to rock bottom as soon as we get this stuff out of the way.
Them there robots busted us last, SpongeBob. I got a treehouse chock full of robots and it's all your fault, so get in there and clean up your mess.
Okay. There's a second special that we have to get after we get through this.
Alrighty then, that's much better. I suppose you'll be needing this more than me.
Yay. Got the thing. He walks so silly. Water would be nice. Now, this is the thing. Now go back here. Then we gotta go up and over. Alright, 29 spatulas. Technically, if we wanted to, we could probably go turn in some of these socks to Patrick, but I kind of want to keep it to level spatulas for this playthrough. Because most of what else we can do right now is, like, for spatulas is socks. And it's shiny objects to Mr.Krabs. Now, this level's sort of substantial. Substantial in the way of, like, getting from place to place.
The robots have stolen priceless artwork from the museum. If you can return it all to me, I'll reward you with a golden spatula.
Why do you want all that artwork?
Don't ask questions you aren't prepared to handle the answer to.
Indeed.
What do the artwork say, Mrs. Pop?
More collectathon gimmicks. If we come over here, reference to Advanced Darkness. Sleepy Time Robot. Move the left stick gently or push the left trigger.
Time for a little sleepy sneak.
Okay. Sneaky platforms. In my previous version of recording this, I had some major issues trying to get to a specific spatula in this area.
SpongeBob, the robots are plundering Rock Bottom's museum.
Indeed. So I suppose that's what we're gonna do.
Just my size. I feel like a new sponge.
So we can't get that right now. And it's a button pushing extravaganza. Can't do anything. We do have to activate all these things, though. That's a pole. I'm also trying to figure out how you're supposed to get down to that sock and be able to get back up. Like, without having to make an extended jump. 'Cause, like, obviously you're supposed to fall down here, but I don't see how you're supposed to go about it. And you just don't grab ledge at all.
As long as these pants are square and this sponge is Bob, I will not let Bikini Bottom down.
Either way, though. I feel like there's some sort of thing that I'm supposed to, like, hit.
There's nothing like the smell of bubbles in the morning.
Okay, so that opens that up. I guess we're able to just hop down here too. I'm learning new stuff every day.
I love opening presents.
And this also leads us to a new sock.
You. Patrick needs to do laundry.
But it doesn't lead us to the actual reason to be over here, which is actually a, it's another golden spatula, but I don't know where this leads us otherwise. I suppose just in case if we get curious, it would bring us back up here, yeah? It's fair enough. Again, we're supposed to somehow be able to get back up there after getting that first sock. We do have to make our way over there again to actually get a side mission from Mr.Krabs. Alright, Spongeball time. Spongeball time.
Roll, roll the sponge.
doing so bad thus far. Volcano sauce. There's not actually a sock back here, but there is a yellow shiny object. Okay, now we have some annoying things to deal with.
Not as good as Texas barbecue sauce. That's for messing with Texas. Take that.
Really? You're gonna knock me all the way down again. That is a really unfair placement for a robot. If we're being, like, actually honest right there.
Was off. Okay, that's better. Well, I suppose it'll make Patrick happy.
Might work. Come back here. There's a switch. There's supposed to be a cutscene for that specific thing. Yeah. This remake does not like you moving while you're swinging like that. Especially if there's like collision.
The shinier the better.
I might be able to break this. Oh, that's funny. I can't get over there though, but I can do this.
Hey, Mr. Krabs, what are you doing?
Well, I could have sworn me I saw a golden spatula here a minute ago, but I think it fell down this slide.
Down the slide? It might have broken its leg. I've got to save it.
Go, boy, go! Save that poor spatula!
Now they dropped the time for being able to do this. General rule of thumb is to not run into a lot of things like I'm doing, but it's also to stick as close to the inside of the track as you can. And I already failed. Okay. Let's try that again. There's collision on literally everything. Yeah.
You've just met the Sponginator.
It might be quicker if I just warp back. Sunlight blade, please. At least we don't have to drop by Mr.Krabs when we come back around. Because most of these levels loop into themselves.
Well done, yes.
My question is...
That's for messing with Texas. Ew. Can't believe I'm wearing
So,
SpongeBob
sock, painting, spatula. I think we're good. Now, we're going to go through the museum as Sandy, because there's a bunch of stuff that only she can get out of here. And we do not... Well, we're not required to be SpongeBob in here.
Barnacle Boy.
Say, warn me if that sponge kid comes back again, okay?
Plus, maneuvering in here, I do believe it's just easier to do so as Sandy.
Feeling refreshed.
Okay, stun locked.
World power.
And you have to break all four of them at the same time, apparently. There we go.
Ooh. Do I really have to carry Patrick's sock?
Okay, camera.
Shinier the better.
So we can go ahead and activate these buttons. Let's do so. Odd place to move a painting to, but okay. Alright, spatula is acquired. The only real tricky thing about getting through this section is, like, it's definitely more so the security system and the sleepy time robots. For some reason, those robots are throwing those things backwards.
Toasted tiki Texas style.
Go away.
Okay. Well, that's better.
Now, the reason why I brought Sandy up here instead of SpongeBob is you see all these extra areas here and there that we can go into up here? Yeah, there's two of them off to the sides, and they have a sock, and no, they both have a sock. So Sandy makes this infinitely easier by being able to do this.
Well, I suppose it'll make Patrick happy.
Bold and brash.
Ooh, do I really have to carry Patrick's socks?
Another piece of artwork acquired. That's 4 out of 6. 2 more in the Trench of Advanced Darkness. There's a lot more cheesable stuff in here, but we have to start off as SpongeBob. One of the few things that the game devs actually remembered to do in their very, very distinct time constraints.
Time for a little sleepy sneak. Rolorama!
So we will go ahead and go down there, but to swap into Sandy.
Hey, Gary. You're on an awful long walk, aren't you? Ow! The Trench of Advanced Darkness, huh? Sounds dark. Okay, Gary. I'll be extra, extra, extra careful.
So I'm going to go ahead and get that sock.
Well, I suppose it'll make Patrick happy.
And then we're going to get back up to where the Sleepy Time robots were. Because there's a Texas swing post up there.
Flying squirrel coming through. Feeling refreshed.
Because I suppose we can just do that.
That's for messing with Texas.
The really annoying thing about this sock that one right down there, it costs 2,400 shiny objects to get it. My question is, can I just drop down here and do that? No, you have to pay. They locked it behind 2,400 shiny objects.
Take that! Another find for Patrick.
It is very unrealistic to have to pay 2,400 shiny objects to get a sock. It's actually ridiculous.
Plankton, we best not be stirring up no trouble.
Nonsense! I only want to help. Help crush you all under my rising power.
What was that?
Nothing. Say, see those lasers there?
You mean them things that look like fancy washing machines?
To your puny brain, I suppose. You'll need to turn on each one of those in order to cross the last part of the Trench of Advanced Darkness.
This better not be some kind of trick varmint.
So, if I were to lasso a lot later there's a sock down there. So let's hop down and grab that.
Do I really have to carry Patrick's socks?
And let's start activating the lasers. That's awful purty. Okay, that's one.
Not as good as Texas barbecue sauce.
That's two, and then we gotta go over for the third one. Gotcha. Cool. Now we get to go to that far side of the Trench of Advanced Darkness. And I do believe... yeah, that should be everything. Yep.
Nothing a little southern elbow grease can't handle.
Mm. 34 spatulas. I love how there's some clipping. Wait a minute. I think there was something down by that sock that I forgot to push.
This one's for Texas.
Yeah. I'm in such a rush right now, apparently. Alright, so that's activated.
Ew. Can't believe I'm wearing SpongeBob's underwear. Toasted tiki Texas style. One less varmint.
Alright. Number 35 out of the way.
Okay, well, that's better. Gotcha.
Gotcha. I want to say this went a little bit quicker than my previous recording.
It shines.
Well, like my previous try at this. Must always, for the memes, get that.
Last piece of artwork accounted for, Mrs. Puff. I left no strange, glowing stone unturned.
Well now, nice work, SpongeBob. The museum will finally be able to reopen. And here's your reward.
Yay. Alright, so in the next episode, we're going to head on over to Sand Mountain. There's a really annoying thing on Flounder Hill that I will forever be annoyed with, but that'll be for the next episode, and I don't think I'm going to subject myself to that immediately after this re-recording. So, thanks for watching, and do stay tuned for more, and I'll be back with the next one. Bye-bye.